1. Samson G-Track Pro. The market for USB microphones is ridiculously crowded, but Samson's G-Track Pro outpaces the competition. A side address condenser mic with multiple polar patterns, a very low noise floor, a sturdy build, and exceptional sound quality. This is a superb choice for anyone wanting to get into streaming, podcasting, or music. In fact, we'd say it's our favorite USB microphone to date. It outperforms almost everything else on this list. As observed by our own Alan Bradley in his review, this is a strong new competitor for desktop mics and could even replace higher-priced studio microphones for home audio recording. At around $100, it's impossible to find a better value. 2. AntLion ModMic. Some of you out there might have a desk that's, well, let's just call it cluttered. Making room for a standing microphone without it being in an inconvenient spot may not be possible. That's where attachable mics enter the picture, and the AntLion ModMic is the best one we've used. It sticks onto the side of your headphones like a built-in headset mic, but its audio quality is significantly better. Its magnetic attachment also makes it incredibly easy to set up. Most small headset mics like the ModMic don't have very clear audio fidelity, but that's because they usually come attached to a pair of headphones. The sound of the headphones is prioritized over the quality of the microphone, but the ModMic doesn't have this problem. It was designed to be a good mic and nothing else. And, as a result, it's a really good mic. It still doesn't sound as good as a standing mic like the Blue Yeti, but it probably sounds better than any other mic you'd find attached to a pair of headphones. 3. Rode NT-USB. Rode's NT-USB screams professional. Mimicking the look of studio microphones while maintaining a reasonable cost, this is a good choice for users who want to take their hobby further. Its sound quality goes above and beyond the competition, Blue Yeti, for instance, and the inclusion of a free pop shield is greatly appreciated. It may only have one polar pattern, cardioid, and a few odd design choices like smooth knobs, but this remains a brilliant option for those who want to specialize in voiceover and streaming. As mentioned in our review, NT-USB claims to offer studio-quality sound without studio-quality prices. And the developers might just have managed it. 4. Focusrite Scarlett ZM-Mic1 MkII. A bit of a curveball, but one well worth checking out if gaming, streaming and music production overlap on the Venn diagram of your interests. The Scarlett ZM-Mic1 MkII's large diaphragm cardioid design make it great at picking up both soft and loud speech, so when you're instinctively whispering from your pub hidey hole and then shrieking in terror when an enemy closes in, it's got your back. In general, sound quality's up there with the best in this list. However, this isn't a bespoke gaming mic and thus doesn't feature an easy USB or 3.5mm connection. You'll need to run this through a preamp via XLR to get it working, and while that might be a bridge too far for some, Focusrite does sell a Scarlett Studio bundle including the mic, headphones, and audio interface for under $200. That's tempting for any budding music producer or podcaster who's also serious about gaming and streaming broadcast quality. 5. Zalman ZM-Mic1. The ZM-Mic1 doesn't have top-of-the-line fidelity, but we're willing to bet it's significantly better than whatever you're using now with your gaming headset. This mic's so impressive for its price that it demanded attention on this list. Just to be clear, there are a lot of mics with better audio quality than the ZM-Mic1. It can be rather quiet and is prone to picking up background noise, but in the right environment and with the right volume setting, the actual voice quality is impressive. There's none of the static from breathing or loudzes that you might get from a typical headset-mounted mic. It's nowhere near studio quality, but you could use this mic for a podcast and it would only sound out of place if compared side by side with a better option. It's not an amazing microphone, but it is amazing considering the cost.